Shane Richie, yeah. So I was watching the clip of
The really funny guy.
Well, he were on 3-2-1. He came up. And
I know he was.
Just
goes to show you didn't. Neither of you watched my last stream because Shane Richie won it with his, the worst song of 2003 for his cover version of Wham's "I'm Your Man." Who knew that was a thing? And so at the end, I showed a clip of him on 3-2-1, and fucking hell, it's bad.
It's dreadful, isn't it? He said it straight from like the red coat.
The best thing is Ted Rogers is trying to do a glowing introduction to him. And he goes, here's someone who 2 years ago was called one of the best entertainers on the Channel Islands.
2 years ago, he was unemployed.
So last year, he either wasn't on the Channel Islands or wasn't very good.
I was newcomer. Great pleasure. Funny man. Making headway in the business. Voted top entertainer in Channel Islands. Shame, Richie.
It's almost like Daz doesn't believe me when I say stuff.
I know. Oh my god, he comes out with his mullet.
It's a bad mullet, isn't it? I mean, I know there's no such thing as a good mullet, but anyway.
Oh, that's a good opener. Yeah, Gav, I've not had a bite in 4 days, so I bit him. Brilliant. Off you go.
Yeah, there's something I always say about when someone does a shit joke is I wouldn't open with it. I wouldn't open with it, Shane. Particularly as it implies he's bitten a tramp. Who's he think he is? Alan Davis?
It's a strong start.
There's a good reference.
Did Alan Davis bite a tramp?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, shame,
you can check. You can fact check that one, Daz.
Yeah.
Did Alan Davis bite a tramp?
After the Shane Richie thing there, sim for 5 seconds, that's enough of 80s comedy for one night, I think. Did he have his own show, Shane Richie?
Okay. I think so.
Almost certainly.
In 2007, British actor and comedian Alan Davies bit the ear of a homeless man, Paul McElfrick, outside the Groucho Club in London's West End. The incident occurred after Davies had been drinking heavily following the funeral of his friend and Jonathan Creek producer, Verity Lambert, where he'd given a eulogy. Davies stated that the man who he did not initially realise was homeless, relevant.
Oh, that makes all the difference.
Became aggressive and verbally abusive after approaching him and repeatedly calling him by his character's name, Jonathan Creek. Davies, feeling upset and emotional from the day's events, lost it a bit, and a tussle ensued in which he bit the man's ear for blood. Wow.
That's a leap, though, as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Very much so.
Did you say it was 2007? Because I think it was 1997 when Tyson bit Holyfield's ear. So it's not even like he was influenced by naughty Mike Tyson.
Yeah, trendsetter.
2007.
So what could have happened is Alan Davis being upset that his friend had died, tried to cheer himself up by watching his old collection of 3-2-1 videos. sees Shane Richie comes on. In the 5 seconds it took him to press the stop button, Shane Richie's already done his bite a tramp routine.
Yeah.
And that's stuck in his head for the rest of the day. Yeah. He has a few drinks, goes outside. What's he going to do? He's going to bite a tramp. Your Honor.
It all makes sense. No.
Review of last week's games.
Buffalo Bills 19, Houston Texans 23.
Seamless.
Not seamless. Wow.
But a little jingle might have played there.
Wow.
This was a defensive battle for most of it, but then suddenly went mad, and there were 3 touchdowns in a couple of minutes, and then went back to being a defensive battle. I quite like this. This was a bit of a thriller.
I think it was described as going to be a defensive battle last week, especially we touched on how good Houston's defense was.
They're sleepers, aren't they, this year? And they've got a winning record, and they've got the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
But exactly and that, though. It does feel as though that has just... I think it was only a couple of weeks ago you said, G, that they've only... I can't remember what the stat was, but something like they've only given up, like less than 12 points a game all season or something daft like that. And it was like,
They've conceded more than 20 once all season in
right.
the game.
You see, now, had you not pointed that out, I wouldn't have said that they are anywhere near that. But of course, it's true. And I think it's probably the fact that they haven't really set the world alight on offense that's made us look at them too much. But, you're dead right. That defense is getting them through a lot of.
They still sit third in the division, but they're on a 3-winning streak.
Yeah.
Are they
a 3-winning streak, but I also think it's 6 from 7 or 6 from 8.
Well, the last 5, they've won 4 and lost 1, so not bad. Is it? Not bad that at all.
And also, their quarterback's due back.
Yep.
Now they've got their wide receivers back as well.
Sleeper, definitely, as you said.
Do we know if Mixon is due back or is he gone for the season?
Not sure.
Imagine a boost you'd get if he came in for the last half dozen games.
I'm sure the last I saw there was that he was done for the season because they got that. Is it Woody Marks? Is that?
Yeah, who was also missing for most of the season. So they're getting players back on offense, and their defense is looking solid.
Just going back to
he's on fire at the moment.
Just going back to the best D, they've conceded of the Texans out of 11 games, 182 points. The LA Rams have conceded after 11, 179 points.
Oh, so they've just got in front of them now.
Just if you're talking score-wise, points.
I think Texans are also fewest yards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And also, I think in terms of on the disciplinary side, I think they're one of the least penalised teams as well, which suggests they're well disciplined.
Yeah, very good.
In regards to Mixon, Daz, your mate, Ian Rappaport.
Yeah,
he said he reported that Mixon is not expected to return this season, prompting the running back to clap back at him. Now, I get everyone's looking for splash news and clickbait, but I'm just curious, Ian, how do you know more about this than me, suggesting that he might not be done?
Rap Sheet just makes stuff up. He reads stuff on the online and then presents it as his own insider opinion.
With his unique spin on it.
Yeah. I don't think the Bills did a lot wrong in this, other than their O-line collapsed. And I'm not sure why, because I'm not aware they've lost loads of players on the O-line. It might just be
8 sacks. Eight sacks.
And to be honest, he did well that it wasn't 15, because he was escaping as well plenty to get out of there. So it might just be really good coaching, and they'd looked at the Bills line and gone, right, this is how we can get to Josh Allen. And if they've done it, a lot of other teams are going to study in the tape of that to go,
absolutely.
This is how we can get to Josh Allen.
So he finished with 2 interceptions, no touchdowns, 8 sacks. I bet Edgy in his MVP watch. I bet Allen's slipping away quicker than.
Oh. Who was it last year? It was Stafford, wasn't
it? Matt Stafford, yeah.
I think
after his worst game of the season, he went to the top spot. So now he played well again this week, which means he's probably down. He's dropped down again. Yeah.
So, no change at the top. Matt Stafford is still favourite as
number 2.
What was that tune meant to be? And point 2, what the fuck was that impression meant to be? Sounded like Rick Spangle, who used to be chairman of Fulchester United.
So there in the top 3, there is a non-QB. That probably deserves some sort of an alert.
JT.
Yes, it is JT, who conversely had one of his worst games.
Yeah, crazy.
Are we sure this thing isn't 2 weeks out of date?
Exactly.
This is a bookie's website. This is not out of date. Trust me.
Okay, just 1 second then, Edgy. Number 3, pop mate.
I've just said it's Jonathan Taylor.
But number 4.
Well, number 2 was Drake.
2.
Fucking out. Stafford 1, May 2, Taylor 3. Mahomes is at 4. Josh Allen is at 5.
Yeah.
We have a new entrant into the top 10.
New entrance here, pot pickers.
Jackson Smith and Jigba is at 4.
Is that meant to be Alan Freeman?
Nice.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Is that? I won't even
it's only when he said when he said pot pickers, I went, well, that can't be Alan Freeman because it sounds more like Bruce Forsyth than his Bruce Forsyth impression.
And that concludes Pop Pickers. Join us again next week. All right.
That's
So
Shane Richie.
embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be.
Have you ever heard Alan Freeman?
Obviously
Have you-
not. No.
Have you just
'cause
seen
I
it
didn't
written
figure
down
him.
somewhere?
I thought it was Tony Blackburn.
And it was the it was a completely different tune as well. I think the first two notes were about right. After that, it's like listening to modern jazz. Okay, Colts 20, Chiefs 23. Oh, this was a close one.
Capitulation.
That's right.
He's going to keep saying that until it sounds remotely like him.
I need to put it on YouTube to actually listen to what how he speaks. Because honestly, I thought that was Tony
Not
Blackburn.
off, pop pickers.
Maybe I'll do it wrong
both
one.
poor. That's
I know, but at least mine. At least I know who he is.
the right tone.
I'm just shit at impressions.
Only that was something that somebody else could learn.
Can I just going back to the Colts and Kansas City Chiefs game? Did anyone see the 15-yard penalty on roughing the passer on Mahomes?
Yeah, bullshit that was.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
It was so late. The call was. It was like,
Yeah.
hang on, is this play going to work? Oh, hang on.
Hold on. It'd be fourth time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
After penalty, right? No, we'll throw the flag.
And it was bullshit anyway.
Yeah, it was because the ball was leaving his arms when he got tackled. Usually allowed a stepping off or slow down in a stepping off. There was no chance that guy could do anything about that. He was already on him. If that was on the other side, there's no way is Daniel Jones getting a flag for that. Not a chance.
No, yeah, probably not. But what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
What are you going to
But
do?
Alan Freeman?
Yeah.
thought
Hey,
I
butt
thought-
pickers.
I thought it was Martin Freeman.
They're probably going to get in the playoff now, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they will.
They are riding that fine line, though. You think, what, another loss or possibly two, and it's too
Yeah,
much.
another surprise loss.
Mm.
Because when I've got them sneaking into the playoffs, but it wouldn't take much for them not to.
Apparently, they've got a 54% chance of playoff football.
Yeah.
Steelers
That's what I mean.
27.
Well, I still think that's too high, but that's mainly based on the fact we've got to play the Ravens twice.
Isn't it weird? Because what record are the Ravens on now? 6-5?
Same.
I think they are.
Yeah, both on
6-5. So their playoff probability is now at 80%.
Yeah, that's because most people think they're better than we are.
Yeah.
Most people are right.
Yeah. I'd say about 80% of them. One team who definitely won't be in the playoffs. Minnesota Vikings 6, Green Bay Packers 23. When Packers defense plays like this, they're going to be a struggle for any team to play against. They were
This
just
is-
so good. They're so fast as well.
15 minutes later.
Yeah, what
And I do like that.
we've barely mentioned there is the Minnesota against Green Bay game that we
No, don't need to.
I mentioned the score of, and you got
Yeah.
off on a 15-minute detour,
Yeah. What about
mostly based around the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah. What
Rather
about
than
Ben
mention that
Roethlisberger?
when we were talking about the Colts,
Ben Roethlisberger, what would you give him very quickly?
B.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes. Yeah, I'd give him a B as well. Right, sorry, yeah.
2
so
Super
Minnesota's
Bowls,
Yeah.
playoffs
And-
every fucking year.
good team.
They're
as well.
huge arm, potential rapist, but charges got dropped.
If you've ever seen the Steelers, just put James Harrison TD gold, absolute pure gold, because he almost got
The
stretched
greatest
off.
player of all time.
Yeah, he almost got stretched off. He was on oxygen for the next, I think, 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's because he just run the length of the field. And he's
I
James
know.
Harrison.
I know James Harrison. He moved from Seattle and went to from Pittsburgh and went to
Baltimore, and he also went to the Patriots, I think.
yeah, and I think he's just stood in the back. Did he go to the Bengals?
He might have done.
I think he went to
I
the
think
Bengals.
he retired at one point and then came back.
Yeah.
And I think he might have gotten like half a season at a couple of teams.
So they just got this rookie. It was on Hard Knocks. This Bengals. They just got a rookie, Gene or something like that, something or other. And he's this big bruise, like you expect a defensive tackle to be. And he's beating everyone in this arms wrestling. And James Harrison's just stood there watching it background as he beats another one and beats another one and goes, "Come on then, boy." Just typical James Harrison. "Come on then, boy. I'll take you." And he literally whips him in less than half a second. Said, "That's why you don't mess. I'm James Harrison." That's it. And he walks off.
Big guy.
Yeah, you'd never, ever argue with that lad. But anyway, Minnesota 6, Green Bay 23. Yeah, quick defense. I'll tell you whose defense did well remind me of Green Bay Packers, the Indianapolis Colts.
Is that the Pick of the Pops theme again?
No, I'll tell you who wasn't good. McCarthy, by the way, in this one. Sacked 5 times, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, but
not his best showing that.
The Vikings team, like the things they were doing well last year, like protecting the quarterback, and also the running game, seem to be missing this season. I know Aaron Jones has been out for a big chunk, but they've struggled to protect the quarterback, whoever's been in there.
Yeah, I think we've seen the peak Minnesota Vikings last season, and I think this is who they are. No,
did they have a really good season by accident last?
Seems that way, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I think it got a little bit too late and they realised, oh, hold on a minute, this is not us usually. Then the last 2-3 games struggled and carried on this season.
They've been a bit Commanders-y this season in terms of the drop-off's been massive.
Yeah.
They're not far off it. There's only one win more.
That's right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they've got a different quarterback. They've had a quarterback who played quite well, has moved on, and I think he's doing all right this season.
I think he's struggling. He's reaching that time of the season where he's starting to throw shitloads of picks, isn't he?
Maybe. You're always going to get. He's got paid, so he's not bothered. But going back to Green Bay, yeah, that division that they're in with the Bears, with the Lions, obviously with the Vikings, but they're not anywhere near. That's a good 3 little team battle there, because no one expected the Bears to be this good or have a record this good, should I say?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get on to the Bears in a bit. I don't think they're that good.
I think they're third. I think they're the third team out of the Packers, Lions, and Bears.
Yeah, I agree. And they've still got to play Packers and Lions.
Yeah. It'll sort itself out.
I think the Bears have got quite a tricky run-in, to be honest. I think they've got like the 49ers as well. Maybe the Rams.
That'd be a good game, the 49ers, because if I was going to pick a team that was quite similar to what the Bears were, I'd say the 49ers kind of close either side. I think that would be a good game, I think.
Patriots 26, Bengals 20. Patriots really made to work for this.
You got over the line, though.
They did, but
not convincing.
For a team like the Bengals to keep anyone under 30 points doesn't happen very often. The fact that I think they had the ball left, didn't they, at the end, and the Bengals had a chance to drive to win it, and it didn't happen. But you'd have thought that the Bengals wouldn't have a hope in this game.
Yeah, I feel like Flacco's started flying at the Bengals, and the first couple of games played really well. He just seems to be struggling now. I don't know.
They definitely missed Jamar Chase, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Although I think Higgins was the benefactor of that because he got quite a few receptions and he had some.
But not as many though. Is that Iosivas or whatever it's called? Iosivas. Because I brought him in to my fantasy team. Yeah, whatever it's called. Iosivas, is it called? Iosivas.
Yossi Vass. Jossie's Giants.
Don't tell him.
I've got no idea. I just guessed.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And when you've got Joe Flacco throwing
Flat Joe, he's gotta be.
I brought him in specifically because I played you this week on Sleepy Edgy, and at the start I had 70% chance of winning. Then as I was following it went down to 62%, then it went down to 50%. I went down as little to 20% chance of winning. Then looked at it next morning and it had actually won, and I couldn't believe it.
I think I had K-Dot and Rashad White to play in the Browns match, in the Bucks match, and they did nothing, did they?
Yeah, so I'm grateful of that.
Alton was dreadful in that game.
fucking well.
But New England, you see, they say they were made to work. I think that's good because if you can come through these sort of games, it stands you in good stead. I think if the match is close and you can come away with a win, don't matter if it's a one score win. Look at Washington last year. How many games did they win by one score?
But also, there's an argument that if you're struggling to put the Bengals away when you get in the playoffs and you're playing a better caliber team,
I think if you're a Pats fan and you get to the playoffs,
and they're virtually there already,
and they are virtually there, that will be the biggest win of them all. I don't think anyone's really expecting them to go and win the Super Bowl, but to get to the wild card,
Pats fans probably are because complacent.
So I think
I get
shows you how well they've done.
I also think on another day, if Burrow's your QB and Jamar Chase is in the lineup, it's a different game.
Might be a different story.
Yeah, so fair play to the Pats. They've earned it. I can't.
And Burrow might be back.
Well, he might. There was talk of him being in for this game. Obviously, it was just one game too soon. But yeah, I think he's going to be playing next week.
I don't think he'll play last Sunday. I don't think they'll select him against.
You don't think he'll play? You don't think he'll play last Sunday?
No, I don't think he will play.
That crystal ball of yours is amazing.
Great prediction.
Yeah.
I don't think the Bengals will win last Sunday.
Yeah, so I'm going to choose Patriots.
Okay, just to say how much Daz is in the know. Joe Burrow confirmed 3 hours ago will return on Thursday against the Ravens.
Oh,
that's probably why he didn't play on Sunday then, because
short week.
Short week makes sense. New York Giants 27, Detroit Lions 34. This was fun.
This was great.
This was the latest stop on the Jameis Winston Fun Express.
What a game this was, though. This was, wasn't it? This was great to watch.
It was.
It really was
really good. And I've got a fact which I'm going to hold off. As my interesting fact of the week, and I like this. This is fun, and it seems to be. It just seems to be quite
apt.
Yeah, and also it's Jameis Winston. How many opportunities to set records is he going to?
He's amazing as a quarterback. In theory, he should be nowhere near a starting job because of the amount of mistakes he makes. But to compensate for that, he makes an incredible amount of brilliant plays. It's just that there's no middle ground between them. That's what makes him the most entertaining quarterback in the league.
Well, you said there's no middle ground. I'm gonna say, apart from he went 18 of 36, so that's middle. That was 50% of his throws.
But 18 of those passes were brilliant, and 18 of them were shit.
For 366 yards of 18 completions. I'll tell you who's sneaking coming back now is who we thought we were going to have a good season anyway, Tracy. He's contributing both sides of the ball, catching and...
He's getting more touches now, isn't he?
He is. He needed that. He needed that. And another over 100-yard game. I think got about 130 yards. No touchdowns, but he's getting the carries now. He's getting receptions. Wan'Dale Robinson, 156 yards, touchdown.
I have got a fact about Jamar Gibbs.
Yes, go on.
Is it that he's called Jameer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say? Jamar.
Jamar
Jr.
Lamal Gibbs, yeah.
Oh, no, what did 15 carries, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had 11 receptions for 45 yards and another touchdown. So obviously, I think that's a pretty decent stat line. But he became the second player to rush for at least 200 yards and have at least 10 receptions in the same game, joining Hall of Famer
Calvin Johnson.
No, is that Meg?
Barry Sanders. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you meant the total yard record because Calvin Johnson once got over 300 yards receiving in a game.
Did they? Fucking hell! And he holds records for most yards in the season, doesn't he?
He holds most wide receiving records, I think.
Okay, we'll come on to
Jerry
that
Rice
in a bit. I think. No, so he's 200 yards and 10 receptions in the game, joining Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson, who did 2. He also became the first Lions player to rush for at least 200 yards in a game since Barry Sanders did twice in his 1997 MVP.
Lions looked kind of freaked out that they hadn't put the Giants away because every time they kept getting them to like 3rd and 25.
Yeah.
And then Jameis would do one of his ludicrous plays. And yeah, it was a good one. I actually should have mentioned earlier in the Buffalo game when they 4th and 25 that they converted
yeah.
on that last drive. When that happened, I was
Came
like,
to nothing, didn't it?
he's going to do it again. Josh Allen's going to do it again. But it didn't play out. But that play was fucking superb. Who dials up a trick play in that situation? Fair play to them.
Did any point when they were twice ahead by 10 points thought Giants were going to win this?
No.
No, me neither. Not me neither.
But I'm so pleased that Jameis is playing. I really am. I'm such a fan of him. Just who knows what you're going to get? You're going to get a touchdown or an interception pretty much every play.
Callum texted and said, "Oh, have you seen the scores?" I said, "Go on." He said, "Well, both New York clubs are doing us favors. If they both win, they'll get nearer to us." That went well, yeah.
Well, they're both competitive in this game. When we went to Jets 10, Ravens 23, the Ravens are on a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Have they been impressive in any of those 5 games? Because they've had quite an easy run in terms of opposition. It's been like Browns and Raiders and Jets. Those sort of teams.
And it's been good for him, hasn't it? Try and get some of the mojo back. You think these are the teams you want to be playing to get your form back,
but you'd think they'd be looking better week by week, and they're kind of looking the same every week.
Yeah, they're not improving, are they?
Jackson's getting sacked a lot since he come back.
Yeah, only one though in this game.
Under pressure though.
It was sacked. Under pressure.
It's it's weird that they have. It's what gives me a bit of hope that we might be able to turn them over is the fact that I've watched their games and gone, they're not all that.
No, they're not.
If we can make this a close game, you never know.
The interesting thing will be as soon as he meets a team that are quite good or an average to good team.
That's the problem. We're more in the average to good section. So closer to average than good. But we've got to play them twice.
I don't think there's anything to fear from the Ravens. They're not the Ravens of last season, or 2 seasons before that. The
problem is our defense isn't the defense of last year, which is what the bigger concern.
Yeah,
and we might still have Mason Rudolph playing, so we don't know.
God, yeah, you don't want that. Any news on Rodgers when he's back?
I don't know. Hopefully soon.
Things an upgrade. Jets, though, they carry on suffering. They're going to get a top 3 pick, I think.
The Jets are used to it.
Yeah.
Whatever they'll do, it'll be the wrong thing. Ravens, I think they've now got a winning record, first time this season. I think they're going to win.
They got on top of the division, haven't they?
Yeah, I think that's because Steelers lost to the Bengals, so their divisional record is better than that. Talking of the Steelers 28, Bears 31. First time this season, we lost a game that I think we should have won. I think if we've got Aaron Rodgers in this game, or just a quarterback, any quarterback who can do anything other than screen passes, we win this game. The Bears, who's supposedly, they are a 5-game winning streak, the Bears? It might even be 6 now.
Roughly, yeah.
I do not see a good team there. I thought if you've given up 28 points to a Mason Rudolph offense, I don't think that's a good team.
They're on a 4-winning streak at best.
Okay. It's something like 6 out of 7, isn't it, that they've done? They're on a really good run.
But they lost to the Ravens, if you remember. When they had Huntley in.
That was the other one. When they had their Mason Rudolph in.
Yeah. An interesting thing going back to the Bears is they sit on the top of the table at 8-3, yet their net points differential, the disparity rate is -3. Packers are on 61 plus, and the team sitting third is the best. Differential is plus 83 for Lions. So
there's not going to be much in that in terms of win-loss, though. It's going to be decided on those remaining head-to-heads.
But it just shows you the Chicago Bears, every game, looking at that when they've got -3 net points, it's going to be close games and 1-score games.
Yeah. So first time this season, we've played all right and lost. It's normally we've been edging those games this year. But
and did we see a brother overtaking another brother for sacks?
We did. JJ Watt is no longer the best Watt at sacking.
What?
We also saw yet another forced fumble from TJ as well.
What?
And
That was a record, wasn't it? I think
that's another record he's got. Yeah, I can't remember how many it was. Was it like 20 or something like that? It was. It's when they said, I went, that seems like quite a lot.
He's been a good servant for you, hasn't he, TJ?
Oh, he's absolutely brilliant. But this is his last big contract, isn't it? I think he's just turned 30, hasn't he? So
yeah, time always catches up with everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he essentially got us a touchdown with his forced fumble. So he does step up quite a lot.
I had a bit of an interview clip I watched on a Pittsburgh fan after this game, and they're on about the offense, Pittsburgh's offense, and of course you got Rodgers out, but he wanted to question. I think you've questioned it before. G was what was the point of getting DK Metcalf for this offense?
To be fair, in this game he went off injured quite early.
But in general,
in general, I don't know because there's no quarterback plan. You need a passing quarterback to get the best out of DK Metcalf. We've got him on a huge contract, and he's one of the best wide receivers around.
Yeah.
What's the point if you're?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said no point. He said there's so many areas what could be addressed on the Pittsburgh team that we could have done in so many other positions in the wide receiver. Any big plays, by the way, from Washington this week? Any bruising plays?
From Washington?
Your tight end? Oh, right. Sorry. Sorry. I thought you were on about your team.
No, we were on a bye.
I'm pretty sure. It seems unlikely given recent form. No, he was in for a bit, but he didn't do that much. I'd like to see him possibly get some design run plays for him or something. Why not? Look at the size of the bloke.
You've got a few tight ends, though. Is he tight end 2 or tight end 3?
He's tight end 3.
3.
Johnny Smith's 2. Not Freeman is 1.
Yeah.
But at the moment, if you said who would you rather have in the Steelers team, DK Metcalf or Darnell Washington? I want Darnell Washington more.
Give him the ball.
Another shit team who ran a quite good team close. Seahawks 30, Titans 24.
Well, the second half, wasn't it? That it kind of woke up for the Titans. I saw the Smith Ningabigabar. He's such good. I'm going to put him up as one of the best wide receivers this season out there.
I think the best this season.
The best. Would have been probably Nakua, but he's obviously been injured, but he's so good. He's got a start.
This game in particular, so he set a new Seahawks franchise single season record for receiving yards in just his 11th game of the 2025 season, beating previous Hall of Famer Steve Largent.
God, yeah.
So he led the previous target of 12.
For about 10 years, like the first 10 years of Seattle's existence, he was their only good player.
Oh my God, I nearly forgot about him.
So he held it until 2020 when a certain DK Metcalf broke it. And then obviously now and Jigba only after 11 weeks. He became the first player in NFL history to record at least 75 receiving yards in each of his first 10 games. That's quite.
Yeah, that is very good. Very good. Yeah, it's been a revelation this season, I think. Well, he was good last season, to be honest.
He was good last year.
We give him a few mentions last season.
Yeah, often in the same sentence.
Yeah. Darnold, you said, didn't play well. He played okay.
He was okay, but no one else is struggling against the Titans this year like he was. He was under loads of pressure from the Titans.
Yeah, true.
I haven't seen this before from the Titans. Browns 24, Raiders 10. The Browns have found their saviour at quarterback because he did an average performance against the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, I can't believe how people come out and say he played fantastically. I thought
he wasn't. He still really wasn't very good.
No,
and
really
his first touchdown ever, borderline
bullshit.
Yeah, not even borderline bullshit. We're full on. Yeah,
he looked nervous, but I think the only thing that supplanted the nervousness look on his face was the look of sheer arrogance once he got that touchdown. It was like,
Yeah.
And you talk about putting away to Taylor Swift, putting
his
away
dad.
to his fucking dad in the
All the time.
Get on the pitch.
I'd much rather see a cutaway to Taylor Swift.
I would as well.
It gets infuriating.
To round out my stat attack, so I've got one for Myles Garrett, who also
Nice.
obviously had a really big day.
Of course he did. He was up against Geno Smith.
Exactly, yeah.
He's had zero protection all season.
Licking his lips. So Garrett has so week 12 marked the third game of the season which Garrett's had at least three sacks, all of which have come in his last four outings. Only Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor has had more games with three sacks in the season.
Yeah.
He's
going to break the sack record, isn't he?
Yeah.
This season.
So he's on course to 28 sacks.
And a trade at the end of the season. That starts next season. I don't think he'll be at Browns next season. But Geno Smith in this game sacked 10 times.
I felt really sorry for him because
he had no chance.
He's not getting a chance. He's not getting a chance to do anything.
When you've got the ball and you've been given the ball 44 times to throw it and you've been sacked 10 times.
Whatever he's getting paid,
it's not enough.
It's not enough, and it's loads. He's getting paid loads to be at the Raiders for a couple of years. He's getting is it like 60 million for 2 years or something? Pay him more.
His wife will be loving that. Not so much himself. I thought Genty had a decent game. 1 or 2 good touches. He did catch one. I think he was better than his running. Went for about 20 odd yards, 22, 23 yards. Touchdown. Bowers, 55 yards off 6 receptions.
They haven't got much. They've got a couple of like bright sparks for the future. Other than that, Crosby, Genty, Bowers. Who else would anyone take from that Raiders roster?
Looking at it, no.
Not many.
Struggling, aren't you, there?
As in, who else would still have a career in the NFL if they weren't currently playing for the Raiders?
That's true. Even the kicker, Carlson, is only 1 or 2. Yeah, you wouldn't. There's no one there. It's probably one of the teams that's lacking talent. I think offensively, I think offense. I'm not convinced about Sanders. I'm not convinced about Gabriel.
I think Gabriel, is someone you can at least work with. I think he does the basics okay. It was concussion, so he might be back.
Okay. So one thing they cannot afford to do, Cleveland Brown, is ride the bloody Sanders.
You're worried about the narrative.
Cannot do that.
We've had a win. Let's keep him in there.
Yeah, his dad's all over it.
It's a win against the Raiders, though.
Yeah,
that's what you got to take into account.
Honestly, I don't think it'll matter. I think they'll just say his dad will be bigging him up like he does. I've got to win.
I've got no idea what he's saying.
I'm so glad that clipped out.
It was almost certainly racist.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes, "Hey, I'm glad I got a win."
Oh, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Patrick Holmes.
Hey, no.
Was that Alan Freeman?
Or Alan Ball.
Don't slag him off, Edgy. He speaks very highly of you.
No, but if they get stuck behind the Sanders hype train, they're going to struggle. Browns, he's not the answer.
They probably will. He'll probably start this week.
Be the problem.
This
is where the problem will lie.
When's Deshaun back?
He
was back on the sideline, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he dressed?
They're paying him. Well, no, he was like Josh Johnson. He was staying in his pants. Anyway, we're not talking about the Steelers being shit and losing. We're talking about the Cardinals being shit and losing. Jacksonville 27, Cardinals 24. Everyone else in that division is good.
Yeah.
Good game. This was all right.
Don't get him started, fucking hell.
Good game, Pop Pickers. That's a good game.
It was a winnable game.
Yeah, it was.
And we did our very best to not win it.
And you didn't.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's kind of it, really. Do we have a defensive score? Buddha Baker, was it? Did he score? It was a very meh game all round, to be perfect.
Buddha Baker's still a fucking beast.
I love him. Yes,
makes some great plays.
He is really good.
Yeah, he's best player on D, anyway.
I think we are definitely missing Marvin Harrison.
Corner as well.
There was Will Johnson is his name.
And your corner. I'm thinking the
We,
other one.
we have got a few injuries, which I know everyone's got, but yeah, that the Jacksonville were there for the taking, and we conspired to fuck it up.
Jags are 7-4 now, and no one thinks they're any good.
That happened,
and they haven't got a bad run in. They've got the Titans next, so you're looking at
8-4.
8-4. They've got the Colts after that, which you'd expect. Let's call that 8-5.
Yeah.
They've got the Jets.
Good God.
Let's call that 9-5.
It's getting ridiculous.
They've got the Broncos. Let's call that 9-6.
6, yeah.
They've got the Colts again. Let's call that 9-7. And the final week, they've got the Titans again. Let's call that 10-7.
Yeah.
That going to be enough?
And I don't think that's a stretch to say that this Jags team are going to end up with 10 wins.
Well, tell you what, their playoff probability is 69%, and the Texans only 44%.
That's because they haven't got to play each other, though, have they? That's the problem.
No head to head.
Obviously,
the Colts are there at 86%.
Yeah. So I don't. There's a couple of these teams who, like the Bears, really. I think the Bears are probably going to get double-digit wins this season, and I don't think they're very good. The Jags are gonna, whether it'll be enough to get to sneak into the playoffs, I don't know. But it's 10 wins for this team is frankly astonishing.
Way beyond that. Your QB, Murray. News on him, Edgy?
No, still no word. And I think they were at the point where even if there was movement on him, then you'd probably keep him out.
Yeah, why would you bring him back?
Yeah.
now?
Which is a bit strange. So
he's going to be there next season.
Well, that's the thing. We had earmarked as a sort of make or break season, and he's obviously not been able to do either at the moment. So I don't know. I would definitely say that the whole way that the season's panned out is for his long term.
I think for the both. I mean, I think we said this a couple of weeks back when we said a good move would be if they both separated company. When he signed the contracts before, he wasn't really wanted, I never thought, but Arizona, when they had the falling out, still signed. I just can't see him being at the Cardinals next year.
I think they panicked when they gave him that big contract because loads of other teams were offering big contracts at the time.
Yeah.
And I think, we'll just tie him down for the next 4 years or whatever. And they shouldn't have. I think that's
really shouldn't.
But where do they go? Do they keep Brissett for another year? And wait for the stronger quarterback draft class in 2027.
I don't think you're losing anything with Jacoby Brissett. I don't think he's too bad a quarterback. I really don't.
They haven't got worse at quarterback since he came in, have they?
The games we've lost hasn't been because of him. Let's put it that
exactly
way.
That. I think he's a decent quarterback, to be fair, Jacoby Brissett.
I think
it's in the realm. It's in the realms, isn't it? Jacoby Brissett is in the realms of Jameis Winston. He's in the realms of.
I think he's more sensible than Jameis Winston. You could put him in there and he'll do a decent job. He's more like a Mariota, I think, where he'll go in and do
Marcus Mariota,
do a decent job as a backup somewhere.
Yeah.
If you need to bring him in for a few games, he'll do a decent job.
Yeah.
Whereas Jameis could easily, get picked off 10 times.
But what next game he'd throw 6 touchdowns? Yeah.
Yeah. Or probably the same game. Who knows? But I'd keep Brissett, and if it's 1 year left for Murray, I think they can ditch him without having too much of a hit.
Yeah, I agree.
If it's 2 years, then someone will take him in a trade.
Yeah, I agree on that as well.
Okay, Philadelphia Eagles narrowly lost. They've gone to 8-3, but we don't need to talk about that game.
I want to talk about that game very, very quickly because we didn't do a Super 6 last week. So what I did a feeble 4, only because the pot had more or less run out, literally had one bet left. So I put a feeble 4 on, and Eagles obviously was one of those feeble 4. And when they went 21-0 up, I got automatically paid out. So we've now got...
Oh, right.
Oh, is this how you knew about the Philly one?
So the odds. So the bookies still had them as winning,
Yeah,
even though they lost.
Bet three
The
six
whole
five. They
Paddy Power
automatically.
job.
It was Bet 365. Thank you,
I don't
Bet
do betting,
365
so I
out there. They paid out when they went 21-0 up, auto payout. I thought, what a good do. But then I saw Brian go mad. I thought, what's on about here? And I looked on, and Dallas had won 24-21. I checked my app just in case. Hey, you're not taking that money back, and they hadn't. Auto payout. Yeah, not bad at all. That. So now we've got money to go again.
Hey, and on top of that, fuck off, Brian.
Yeah.
The late night game on Sunday, which I thought might be a banger.
Yeah.
It turned out to be incredibly one-sided. Buccaneers 7, Rams 34. They just blew them away in this game.
They were never in this game with it, Bucks. It was just Rams were so good though.
Did Stafford complete every pass in the first half or something like that?
I think
it was over after the first quarter. They were up 28-0 or something daft like that.
I think it was 21-0 early in the second.
Yeah, 21-0.
Yeah, it was.
But Baker was having a tough night as well, and he might. Is he questionable for the next game?
I think it was his non-throwing arm, and he looked proper shook up. But
that's 3 in a row now. Losses for the Bucks,
but they're all losses that you can kind of see them losing. There's been no shocks in those games.
In the last 5, they are 1-4.
Yeah, but they've played really good teams. Next week, they've got the Cardinals.
Yeah, but let's look at the division. Buccaneers, Panthers, Falcons, Saints still should win that division, but
they will, yeah.
But the Rams just took them apart straight from the whistle. Really, Rams are a good team. It's good to see Teddy Bridgewater still in the NFL.
I like him. I like him. He's a good
Bucks fan.
Seems like a good bloke. He does those adverts without bringing the backup in, doesn't he?
He does. That's right. Yeah, there's a few Brian.
Well, when I saw those adverts, I thought, is he retired?
Tyler Huntley's in there.
He's essentially been a backup for the last 10 years.
Yeah, and now he's doing adverts off the back of it. So fair play to him.
Yeah. And he's all right. If you need to bring him in, he's okay. It's just that it's one of those ones where he got injured early in his career, and you don't know how good he could have been.
Nasty. Do you see that injury on? It was that injury on the sideline, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Bridgewater. I think
he had a few, and he came back from the first one, and then got an even worse one.
Yeah, nasty.
Straight after.
Egbuka was the top targeted receiving target. 8 targets, only 3 receptions though.
Yeah, poor night for him.
Yeah,
poor night for the Bucks generally.
Yeah, what do we make of the Bucks? I think they'll get to the playoffs, but I don't think they'll do anything.
One and done playoffs.
Same as last year.
Yeah. Rams are very good.
Rams now 9-2, best record in the NFC.
Yeah,
and I still think of those 2 games they lost that they should have won.
Yeah,
this could be an 11-0 team at the moment.
Yeah, Jared Verse looks like he's creeping back to his best. 2 sacks out there, and look good with those defensive players. I saw him in.
The pressure he puts on.
He's been under the radar this season. I think there's Verse, but it's coming up to playoff time. Here he comes, which it's good to see.
Yeah, he's a very good player. They're a very strong team, the Rams.
Everywhere. Really Nakua and Adams as W1-2. Fantastic.
Not bad, is it?
Yeah, I'd have that anytime the
tight end they're bringing into play a lot more as well at the moment, and I quite like him. He's getting involved quite a lot.
And
I can't even remember the guy's name. He got a touchdown the other day.
Parkinson. Yeah.
Monday Night Football. Panthers 9, 49ers 20. Lots of interceptions in the space of about 5 minutes in this game. It was very bizarre. Panthers put up a decent fight until quite late on when the 49ers got 2 scores ahead, and it was pretty much done then. But it was a decent competitive game. The fact that both quarterbacks were getting pressurized a lot and were throwing to fuck knows who. JC Horn did, I think, got 2 interceptions of Purdy.
Was it as easy as it looked? Or the scoreline says.
No, like I say, they only got the second score ahead quite late on when they got a field goal. So it was in the balance, even though you always fancied the 49ers were going to be too strong for them, but there was a chance the Panthers could have got back into it until.
A little.
He's laughing at his joke already.
No,
isn't he?
no, because something just so
It won't be
bizarre about this game. No, something so funny. It's verging on the ridiculous. So we had a kicker, Matt Gay, who played for Washington, on the guarantees, right? So we were letting go because they were shites. Then they were picked up by the 49ers, and he kicked 2 out of 2 field goals and extra points, 2 out of 2. And then we've re-signed Jake Moody, of course, who started the season with the 49ers, and they let go. So
what's happened to the guy with the Italian name?
Gonzalez.
Pinheiro.
Eddie Pinheiro. Yeah, what happened to Pinheiro?
He's injured,
He must be injured.
It must be, because he's been an absolute stud.
He's only missed extra points. He hasn't missed any field goals.
Unbelievable. That guy, I think, did he come on? Pinheiro missed the very first field goal.
Yeah, he missed he missed the first extra point.
First extra point, and
then loads of field goals in a row.
Yeah, that's what we all laughed. Oh, here we go. But yeah, he's been an absolute hero for them. But yeah, Matt Gay, 2 for 2. Can't write it, especially when we've got Jake Moody. Yeah. Oh, your guy had a big game as well from last season, Edgy. Ricky, don't call me Mickey, Pearsall, and don't call me Arseal. One.
Did he get a few, did he?
He got
2. Pearsall's in the snow.
Yeah. 2 yards rushing, and of course in the air he got 6 yards.
6? Bloody hell. Do you know what? He'd have took that through the first 6 games last season.
He was on the screen, a flash on the screen. He went shot on this date, and then it's like his career highlights over being shot.
Random rookie roulette, yeah baby, yeah baby. Random rookie roulette, yeah baby, yeah baby. Random rookie roulette.
For now, it is rookie time.
Oh, cock. Right, hang on.
O'clock.
Is this where we look at our stunning star offensive rookie players?
Yep, I'm going to start, as is tradition, we'll start off with Jordan James. Now on to Edgy.
Okay, you didn't even give me a chance to type in Kyle.
Kyle, don't call me Lyle.
Not Lyle. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I've got something to report.
Nice.
Obviously, now Keishon Booty is back. His snap counts have drastically reduced, but he was on the field for 5 of 71 snaps.
Nice.
He took 1 catch from 1 target for 18 yards.
Not bad. Good average.
Yeah, take that.
Daz, your guy.
Yes.
What's his name?
How are you?
I'm all right, thanks. But how's your player done?
Well, it's not so well, but yeah. He had 1 target, unlike Ricky Pearsall, of course, and he's rookie. He had more than 1 target. Yeah, he was the target. He had 1 target, 5 yards.
Okay,
so Edgy's in the lead then.
Brief lead going into the defensive section.
Who knows? Maybe all our defensive players were shit this week. Mine kind of was. He had 1-on-1 tackles.
And who's this again?
You had Campbell.
So he had 1 tackle,
1 solo, and 1 assist.
Okay. Edgy, it's down to you then. Can you beat that?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Win of the week.
Well, no, I had 1 solo tackle.
Oh, yeah.
And 1 sack.
Oh, it's way over.
Massive.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother reading yours out. That's
I'm not even going to bother. After that,
it's got to take into account who the opposition was in Daz's one.
Yeah, you can
mine with the Saints.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the equivalent of when they do the Golden Boot. And goals in Scotland only count for about a quarter of goals anywhere else.
They do 0.2 it is.
Yeah, mine was against the Saints, so it's not quite the Brazilian I think it is.
Oh,
so,
right.
My guy, Corey Schweinsteiger, yeah, he did play against the Raiders. Again, can only play against the team that's in front of you. So he had 10 tackles, 6 solo, 10 tickles. 6 solo and 1 tackle for a loss.
Didn't even sack Geno Smith. He's fucking rubbish, that guy.
I think that alone should mean you don't get it.
But to be fair, he's on the same side as
Miles Garrett's got there quicker
Miles Garrett,
every time.
and he's taken up 3 of the linemen for the Raiders for the Garrett to go through.
10 tackles. That's pretty decent, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I've seen Schweinsteiger. I don't think he's. I think he's more of a hitting the running back than going for the quarterback. To be fair,
He's favourite for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Well, on that note, who's
Yeah.
yours, G? Jihadi Campbell, isn't it?
Jihadi Campbell.
Yeah, he's had a bad last few weeks, so he's probably
So in
dropping
the
off the list a bit.
Defensive Rookie of the Year betting, so Jihadi Campbell is 11th. Best odds about 28-30 to 1, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Top 2 are Jalen Walker, which is my guy from Atlanta, 7 to 1. But runaway winner so far.
Runaway.
Who's the number one?
Hines.
Because
Number 1 for Del Shannon, mate.
he'd like to run away.
Fuck's sake.
That's run away.
Who'd have thought your impression could get worse as he went on?
Runaway winner
Yeah.
we have is Carson Schweinsteiger, who's
Yeah.
actually 1 to 4 to win it. So I
Wow.
think
Next week's predictions.
Next week's fixtures.
Yes.
Thanksgiving. So there's 3 games on Thursday and a bonus game, the Black Friday game on Friday.
Good place to have it.
So we normally get 3 primetime games a week, 6 primetime games this week.
Yeah.
So that
Monsters.
they'll be evenly spread over all the divisions, won't they?
Yeah. Good games.
They won't involve like all 4 of the NFC East, for example. Right. So starting with the early game, Thursday night, 6 p.m. kickoff for us. This is what we want.
Great game.
Packers at Lions. This to decide the NFC North. I am going to go for, I think home field advantage might count for something in this one, and I'm going to go for the Detroit Lions.
After watching the Packers last week, especially defensively, they were really, really, really good.
They were.
The Lions struggled against the Giants.
They're not going to be facing a freakish quarterback, though.
Very, very true. Are the Packers now on their playoff run? Lions have been a bit like the Bills, can lose to just spurious teams. For that reason, I'm going to go Lions.
Great logic there. Edgy.
I'm going to go for the Packers.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Just to get a point potential.
Do you honestly think the Packers will win? Do you think the Lions?
I think this is
I
close.
think
to
they
call.
can. Yeah, they can win if everybody turns up.
Yeah.
They can shut down any offense.
Yeah. Was it the Packers when they played or was it the Colts? And it was either Taylor or Barkley that they just basically shut down. So I'm hopeful that that's the case here.
The wheel of home and away says home, which is the Lions. Chiefs, it was still hanging around like a bad smell.
Yeah.
They're at the disgusting, smelly Dallas Cowboys, who haven't done anything of note. That's gone for away. So we've all gone for the Chiefs on that one.
Okay.
Bengals at Ravens. Bengals with Joe Burrow at quarterback and Jamar Chase back.
Hopefully. Chase
I
will
think
be back, but Burrow.
I think
we said he was going to play, didn't we?
Yeah, I think he's announced. It was announced earlier that he's. We're recording this on Tuesday. It was announced earlier that he's going to be back, and against the not that impressive Ravens, who are on a good run though. In Baltimore, first game back, I will still take the Ravens to win this. A few weeks later, who knows? But I will take the Ravens at the moment.
What was to do with Brown?
Brown?
Not Brown. With
Chase.
what's it called? Yeah, Chase. Yeah, Jamar Chase.
He was suspended.
Suspended.
He was back
For gobbing on a Steeler.
Gobbing, that's right, one match. Yeah. Oh, this will not be a good game, I don't think either. Joe Burrow, he's got to be protective of that. I'm going to go Ravens as well. I hope the Bengals win, but I think
So do I, but I don't think they will.
No, I'm in the same camp. I hope the Bengals win, but I can't see it.
And the wheel also agrees.
can't argue with that.
Some points off him.
Here's an interesting one. Two teams with 8 wins. Bears at Eagles.
Where did the Eagles lose it for you?
Turnovers. I don't think the Bears are that great. I
No.
saw them struggle to beat a very limited Steelers team last week. I'm going for the Eagles to get their mojo back. And also, I don't think there's a lot. I don't think there's a lot wrong with the Eagles. I think they just made it was one of those games where every team makes stupid mistakes during the season, and they made all theirs in one half.
You don't mind if they're just doing that in one half of a game of football in a division where they should really win it.
It's not going to make
Eagles
any
as well.
difference.
I don't think there's much conviction in the Bears' play either. I don't think they believe it themselves if they've won 8 games this season.
Ooh.
Go on, do it, Edgy. Do
Have you just spun that and they're going for the away?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going for the Eagles.
Right.
I can see there's definitely a narrative where the Bears win.
Let's spin this now. I was just playing while you were talking.
No, I saw it. I can see a narrative where the Bears win this, but
what narrative's that?
That the Eagles don't score as many points as the
Bears.
Bears.
It's a good narrative. Yeah.
I think a Jalen Hurts led offense will score more points against the Bears than a Mason Rudolph got 28 points.
I think a Darren Gill led offense would score more than Mason Rudolph.
Depending what sort of offense it is.
It will certainly be offensive.
It was, yeah.
Cardinals at Buccaneers. I'm going for the Bucks. I think they will break their losing streak because they're a lot better than the Cardinals.
They have to. They've got to get back on track. Bucks, like you said, one and done team at playoffs. Yeah, I agree. I've got to go back Bucks as well.
I am going to go with the Cardinals. We got to win one eventually, haven't we? No, but
no.
Yeah.
is the answer there? You haven't got to.
It is the answer to that.
And fate has gone with the Buccaneers.
Oh fucking hell! There's my point given back.
I like how you're in a competition with the plebs.
A random number generator.
Okay, it is a random number generator, but it looks quite pretty.
Yeah.
Falcons, my least favorite team to predict, at New York Jets.
Hey,
it's a 4-7 team against 2-9. This is too bad. Is this week's shit off? I think it is. Well, there's another contender for that. I know if I go Falcons, it will mean the Jets will win, but I can't predict the Jets will win. That's just stupid.
I want the Jets to
Falcons.
Win. I want the Jets to win, but they won't. So Falcons.
Right. The strategy of going opposite to whatever Greggles says worked last week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm going to test it.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But what will fate do?
Almost a tie there.
Fate agrees with Edgy. It'll be the Jets. There's no separating him and the plebs. A big old game. Texans at Colts.
Ooh.
Texans have to win this game.
They do.
And I think they will. Yeah.
I think they're JT.
I think they're one of the form teams at the moment.
I'm going to Texans as well. I think they'll beat them and get a game near it at Colts. Daniel Jones at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it's just
I've got to go with him. Indiana Jones doesn't know when to.
Did that Steelers game ruin him a bit? Because he hasn't really picked it up.
That was the game. I think that's the game. When I realised it wasn't easy anymore.
I think I was saying at the start of the season that they had quite a favourable run of teams to play. Well, fate thinks the Colts will win this. So again, Edgy and the plebs can't be separated. It's one of those ones I don't like doing because I don't think the team I'm going to pick are any good, but they're definitely going to win here. The Jags at the Titans. The Jags are absolutely the sort of team who will fuck up and lose to the Titans.
Nobody fucks up and loses to the Titans. Nobody's that bad.
Jags for me. Although
Yeah,
Titans are.
I've got to go
showing a bit
Jags.
of
But
life.
if there was a team, you said, with a winning record at the moment, who you think would lose to the Titans, the Jags would probably be top of the list. It's the sort of thing they do. I don't think they will,
No,
but they're the
you
most
shouldn't.
likely team with a winning record to do that. Edgy desperately looking at something that will make him pick the Titans and give him confidence.
Cam Ward had a good week last week. That's a bit of hope.
Well, you say, I mean, he wasn't as sucky as he normally is, if that's what you mean by he had a good week.
Yeah, is by his standards.
Yeah. I'm going to go for the Jags and hope that the plebs go for the Titans. Come on, home draw.
Home draw. What's the pool panel saying?
Oh, tits.
It's away. The plebs have gone for the Jags as well. Rams at Panthers. 9-2 Rams, 6-6 Panthers. I think the Rams are possibly the best team around at the moment, and I'm going for them to beat the Panthers.
Absolutely all day long.
Same.
Let's see, let fate decide.
Come on.
I reckon he's going to go for the Panthers. He's going to go for the Panthers.
Oh.
Away indeed.
I mean, to be fair, the random thing is picking quite sensibly.
It is.
Scary, that really.
Annoying.
Another potential shit off this week. The New Orleans Saints at Miami Dolphins.
I think the Dolphins are a little bit on an upward spiral.
They beat, in the last game, they beat the Commanders, who were rubbish, and it was quite a rubbish game.
2 wins in a row, though, for them.
Yeah. They're a genuinely impressive performance. And they were rested coming into this game, and they're playing the Saints.
Me too.
Same. Just hoping that the fucking wheel.
Gonna go
what's that?
home.
Oh.
Yeah, it's saying the same.
3 times it's fucked me over there.
All right. Surely you can't do it next time, because there was a sensible answer and a silly answer to the next one. It is San Francisco 49ers at Cleveland Browns. I think Sanders may, if he plays in this, he may not be quite as cocky come the end of it. 49ers defense has been very good, despite missing its probably 2 best players for most of the season. I'm going for the 49ers.
I think it'd be a very good week for Browns. Corey Schweinsteiger, this one. I'm going to go for the 49ers.
I am also going to go for the 49ers because the plebs are about to go for the Browns.
You don't know. Maybe the plebs know something you don't. Oh, they've gone for the Browns.
Yes, there we are. You watch them fucking win that one.
I know. That would be funny. They knew all along.
Vikings 4-7 at Seahawks, who are 8-4. Purely on momentum. I don't think the Seahawks have played that great in the last few weeks, but they're still racking up a lot of points, and they've got the best wide receiver in football. I'm going for the Seahawks.
I'm going to go for, yeah, that's right. We got there. Seattle will win that.
You can't go against them there. They only need 2 players to turn up, and they'll probably win.
Buffalo Bills at Pittsburgh Steelers.
Good game, this one.
Everything points to the Bills.
Everything points to the Bills. So
I've got Steelers. For the Steelers. I'm going for the Steelers.
Bills for me.
Yeah, don't blame you. They're just much better.
Yeah. Although
and is Rodgers back?
Don't know yet.
I still, the Bills have lost a few more games than people would have thought.
Yeah, but they always beat us.
And also, they weren't against the Steelers. So,
but when they are against, they were against the Dolphins. I reckon we'd beat the Dolphins. Well, maybe not if we've got Mason Rudolph. So, who are you going for, Reggie? You haven't said.
Yeah, Bills.
Yeah, so the plebs have gone for the Bills. Raiders against the Chargers. This is a fucking terrible game on the ground. I like the Chargers when they've got players available.
George coming off a bye week. Have they got anyone back?
I don't know yet. They're going to have some back, surely. I'm going to go for the Chargers. But I'm just going to go for whoever isn't the Raiders, probably for the rest of the season. They are shocking.
Yeah,
obviously, it's the Chargers for me.
Maybe it's going to be the curveball. It's going to be the curveball. No.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Never mind.
Okay. You know, they always show NFC East teams in the primetime games. Broncos at Commanders. Commanders might have their quarterback back.
I don't think he'll play. He's playing, but he's playing non-physical practice at the moment.
We'll see. I don't think it'll make a difference. I think the Broncos will win.
To be fair, the quarterback is. It would not make a difference if we got all our offense back. It would make a difference because it's the D side we're struggling on the most. So, yeah, even for me, it's the Broncos.
No faith in this team.
You're not going for your own team?
None whatsoever. No, shocking.
Disgraceful.
It's house.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah, you are shit. So, on that note, I'll go for the
Broncos. All right. Yeah. He says being a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, I think the Commies might be worse than the Cardinals at the moment.
Oh!
In recent weeks.
Your record.
I think they're the same. I think they're both 3-8. And amazingly, the random wheel has gone for the Broncos as well.
Clean sweep.
Giants at Patriots, because of course it's a primetime game for Monday night. Got to have an NFC East team in it, haven't you?
Absolutely. This would have been a good game 10 years ago.
2-10 and 10-2.
Yeah. Who the fuck's picking these? Well, who's an NFC East team playing this week? We'll have that as the primetime game. 6 primetime games. 4 of them have got a fucking NFC East team in it. The NFC East has got one good team in it. Every fucking week.
Oh, get off your bloody soapbox. I've got a funny feeling Patriots might win this.
I think the Patriots might win, but go on, Jameis. Do your thing.
Well, let's hope that the plebs go for the Giants, because I'm going for the Pats.
Fair enough. And they've gone for the Patriots. They've gone for the hang on, no, that's right. They've gone for the Giants.
Oh, cool. Yes, they're away.
Giants to the away team.
Yeah.
Okay, we are pretty much done. Just time for everyone's second or third favourite feature. Edgy's interesting stat.
Edgy's interesting stat.
So I'm going to go to.
Does it feel weird that the jingle doesn't play for us?
You could have done it, couldn't
you? Yeah. I don't need to. It'll be there. But it just, when I say it, because I have to fucking edit this shit, I just put the thing in there. So it makes it seem weird for me that I've said that and I can't hear the jingle straight after.
So I have got, so we're going to go to Jameis Winston, good old Jameis for stat. I always think any stat involving him got to be worth double. So he made his second start the weekend, put together a ridiculous stat line in the process. He threw for 366 yards and got 2 touchdowns. He also caught a 33-yard touchdown, which apparently is a contender for play of the season, which I thought was quite nice. But
Darnell Washington says it isn't.
Okay. Winston became the second player in the Super Bowl era to record at least 300 yards passing and 30 yards receiving in the same game. But there is also another interesting fact. So Winston became the second player in the last 40 seasons to average at least 10 yards per pass attempt, 30 yards per reception, and obviously get 3 touchdowns in a game as well. The other player was Hall of Famer Jerry Rice in 19.
Edgy's interesting stat.
Very good. Very good. Some cracking stats today, Edgy.
Yeah, and the more James content, the better, as far as I'm concerned. So take it down from the always entertaining Jameis Winston. We move on to Dazzla's Fact Attack.
La 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 la. Dazzla's Fact Attack.
Right, this week's interesting fact attack comes from.
Interesting.
Okay,
You just got to keep saying interesting to let
say
you
that
carry
is
on with it.
interesting.
Yeah.
So there's been 3 Napoleons that have played in the league.
For fuck's sake. Do they all
No.
play for the same team by any chance?
Yeah, the Raiders. No, this is a team one. So the 2019 Miami Dolphins fielded 7 different running backs during the season. Quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick finished as the team's highest rushing leader with 243 yards.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's
Short and sweet.
Solid. It's solid. If not
Well,
remarkable.
the fact that they had so many different running backs suggested that none of them were any good. So it's not that. If they had like 3 running backs and he was still the number one with 200 and something yards.
Okay, let's just
qbscpod@gmail.com.
Greetings, Pop Pickers. It is Pick of the Pops. Now, thanks again to the ever mighty DLT. And this week in Pick of the Pops, with time and luck permitting, the complete top 10s and perhaps 1 or 2 top 10 goodies from the years of 1962, 1977, and 1983, right? And in the lineup today, we have Cliff Richard, Ackerbill, Billy Fury, Neil Sedaka, and Mr. Bobby Darren. There's Tina Charles, ABBA, Status Quo, Eddie Grant, Joe Jackson. We've got the Stranglers, Men at Work, and Phil Collins. But let's go straight to the